All right, welcome back, Reddit peeps. We're going to jump into a Shiva short take focusing on a Tactic Tuesday, how to lose Beacon Rush gracefully. So, obviously, this is pre recorded and I'm taping over it, so I kind of know the outcome, and now you guys do too. But I think it's worth a discussion on how, obviously, I approached this game initially with vengeance, and we're doing okay on the beacon capping, and then things go south. So here I have a few of the latest goodies out also on display. So we're gonna just kind of talk through some basic tactics. So first thing you guys saw here with this flood of HMGs everywhere, like cover is your best friend. You'll notice here that I kind of sidled very carefully next to walls so I don't get pummeled by them, and then of course I'll go and pummel people with my HMGs too. So I've got a few here and there. Aim obviously for those that have those bots that are kind of weaker on the scale. And with your sirens, I see a lot of people, they don't transport back to get cover. These HMGs will just draw around every corner you can possibly imagine, as I'm sure all of you have seen, and you can clearly see what happened poorly there. So I'm clearly in the bot deficit. I've gone through my attack bots. The two attack bots I have in my hangar are Siren and the Capri. Most people use Capri as either support or attack bot. I have it set up as an attack bot, and so now I'm onto my tanks, which means things are going to start getting slower here. But slow isn't the worst thing, because then I can think and obviously calculate my next move. So we're in the beacon positive. I'm going to be aggressive and try to get this beacon, assuming that nobody else will come and pop up and get me. They all seem occupied, and I spoke too soon. So I've really started enjoying the Arachnid Invader for its like kind of large radius suppression, especially in beacon battles like this. But given that the beacons are still in our favor, I feel like it's worthwhile still fighting for this and not backing away. But if you don't have a tank, back away. That's just like a tactic that we should all kind of run with. Second thing, pick the weakest bot on a beacon, because they still have firepower even though they're firing at you. So you saw how I kind of picked up. Well, I tried to pick off that Leo. Clearly didn't do a good job. But pick off the weakies and kind of get rid of them, because they're still firing at you when you're fighting over a beacon. So I brought in the Muro. This Muro build is kind of the latest greatest harasser out there. It blinds people from 600. It's damn strong. The stealth is pretty menacing. Just quick counter too, and to this build, just pile on those QSs or put in some QR. My Siren has QR, so I do go after Muros when I drop my Siren in late into the game. Don't also sacrifice your Muro. You can see here a tank will take a Muro out. Anybody that's within 100 meters range, just as a kind of straightforward tactic, do not play your Muro super aggressive. So I'm going to drop over into the other side, because I'm looking at the beacon bar and realizing this is an easy, well, I thought would be an easy beacon to get. I think I am going to probably scoot over here to try to get this beacon. And now you can see quickly that that we're losing all the beacons. So you can see how we went from a beacon surplus to a beacon deficit, and you can also look at the fact that we have lost a couple of blues, which means we probably will not be getting those beacons back anytime soon. So just start playing as aggressive as you can with some bot retention strategies at this point. If you look at the beacon bars, they're about equal right now, or they're going to equalize soon. And this is what you guys need to kind of pay attention to as a tactic, is track the bar and make sure you push strategically, because if you're playing solo and you want to lose gracefully, you want to get as many kills, honor points, etc., as you can. And that's why I'm playing this Muro kind of sensitively or graciously, or conservatively. You pick the term, because I am getting a sense now that Watch out for this stupid Luca. Getting a sense, given the number of bots still on the field, that I may not have the strongest teammates, and I may need to last. And yeah, so I'm just playing conservative, and you can see that here. Lucas are kind of soft when it comes to this build for Miramis, just as an FYI. So if you've got a Lucador, beware. And that guy's smart. He's like, I'm not going to sacrifice my Titan. I'm going to go get some cover. And that is the smart tactical thing to do. So now you can see the beacon bars are even and are probably semi-okay. Use your EMP if you've got a Miro out to help your teammates out if you're far away. And again, I'm playing conservative. I'm hiding back here. I'm trying to calculate and think where I can help my teammates out best and where are the reds going to go to kind of get the beacon. So, you know, obviously 2v1 situation isn't ideal, but I'm going to take it because I see my blues over there. I don't know if he's going to go get that. I hope he goes and gets that. Oh, no. Oh, damn. These stupid freaking... The Orions just devastate. All right, so now I've lost half my blues, and we could still probably make this happen, but I of course used a little too many robots at the beginning. So word of advice: don't burn through bots initially. That's the first thing I would say. A second thing, of course, is obviously making sure that you make sure you keep an eye on that beacon bar and make sure that you're playing it to your advantage. And right here, I'm trying to recapture anything that's in deficit, because clearly we could still make it happen. But I think I already kind of gave the ending away to you guys at the beginning, so I'm sorry I did that. So I'm gonna sneak over here. Hopefully a red won't drop. Oh damn it! Okay, I spoke too soon. I'm going to try to get this beacon, obviously. Cool side note, if you get frozen down by an Erebus and you're in a Revenant, you can break the lockdown effect, or the blackout 2 or 3 or whatever it is, by just transporting, I guess, somehow. Or at least it just did it that way now. So I'm going to take this Erebus apart. Okay, or not. So much for that. All right, so I've got one bot left. I could probably hold it down. Let's see. Now it's 1v. Yeah, so this is exactly when things hit the fan. There's 3 blues. Or not 3 blues. I've got 3 blue beacons, but I'm 1v3. So what would you do? And this is where the losing gracefully thing comes into play. I'm going to hold this beacon down because 2 of the players are coming over here. Now, I know there's 2 behind me, so I'm going to try to take this Miro on. Would it have been a wise idea to attack this Miro? Should I have just run the other way and given up this beacon? Possibly, but given this like beacon the fact that they have such a huge deficit to make up, I thought it was worth the attack. So yeah, let's see how this fight ends. Probably not well. So net, I don't know if this was useful or not, but you know, some of the tactics I kept in mind. You know, maximize the damage you can when you're starting to lose, and if you get a good judgment from your teammates that they're not going to be able to hold out that long, I just go for kills, screw the beacons. And I know it sounds horrible, I say always get the beacons, but you can see here, that's what I did. Hit 10 million damage. Let's take a look at the people I was up against. Pretty darn, decent players. Just a couple of masters, but so that gives you an idea. I had one guy at 10K in my group. So, and again, this is not naming, shaming. This is just giving you an idea that there is some matchmaking balance. And then let's take a look. Damage dealt, durability. So hope this helps, guys. And let's do a recap real quick. All right, so recap central. First and foremost, try not to use up all your attack bots like I did too quickly. That obviously, I was trying to compensate for less powerful blues, but it was a mistake. You end up, kind of being left alone. Beacon bar parity. When you're equal, it's great, but when things are starting to lose and you see all your blues are dead, time to call it. And if you're going to lose, this is obviously the main point of this video, I'd suggest focusing on kills and damage. That's where you're going to get all your honor points, you're going to get your silver. You're not going to be able to make up for a deficit. Very highly unlikely when you're 1v4 or 5. So hope this helps, guys. Thanks so much, and happy Tactic Tuesday.